Appreciate you hitting the button. Welcome to the How to Hustle podcast with Hype. This is episode 87. You follow me on Instagram and Twitter at I am Hype. That's HYMPE. It's Hype. It's not hype. I'm not geeked up. Special guest in the building. Introduce yourself to the audience.
Jose Blanco, Juice Man, you know how it is. What the fuck going on?
This is my guy right here. We about 20, 25 years in. You know what
On
I'm
that
saying?
tip, yeah, real
Definitely
rap.
more than
Like,
20. 20 years ago, like
sure,
we that old. 20 years ago wasn't that long ago. You know what
it
I'm
ain't that
saying?
long. Real rap, but we've
Yeah.
been locked in for a long time.
We got at least like 25 in. But you know what I'm saying?
Fact,
Shouts out to my
fact.
guy. Finally got him on here. Um,
Yeah, been a long time.
All right, E Block Radio Network every Monday on the E Block Radio Network at 2 o'clock. GFT Radio Network every Tuesday, 2 o'clock. Wednesday is 216 The Blend, 12 a.m. Then it's 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. My bad. They love me so much I can't keep all the times together over there. Thursday, WTNUphilly.com, 12:30 every Thursday. Fucking Friday. I say Podcast Radio Network. Slow down, Hank. 10 a.m. every Friday. Then Saturday, THC Media at 10 a.m. Sunday, still wide open, trying to lock something in. What's up, West Coast? Custom Hustle World on Instagram, Custom Hustle Co on Twitter, custom jackets, jerseys, t-shirts, sweatsuits, you name it, we can customize it. Jackets you design on your own, jerseys you pick your own names, numbers, colors, and all of that love. Sweatsuits you can get your own logo and all of that done up. It's gonna cost you a little extra, but we can definitely do it. And H2H Cleaning, that is at H2H Cleaning on Instagram only. It's a tri-state area situation, but if you make it worth my while, I will slide. Roofing, plumbing, HVAC, cleanups, cleanouts, carpeting, flooring, all of that love. That
On
is at
that tip,
H2H Cleaning. You know what I'm saying?
on that tip,
All right.
yeah.
Now, episode 87. Jose Blanco.
Yes, sir, Ski.
Topic of the day is how are you changing?
Shit, I'm just getting better at like with all this shit for. I feel like I'm just learning how to strategize better, plan this shit better. Like everything I got going on, like gotta learn how to manage the emotion and shit. Like, so I just feel
Talk
like
to
I'm
him, tell
changing.
him, talk to him and let the audience know this is international hype. This is going around the world, not just the city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like we
Talk to him
everywhere
and
with
let
this
him know,
shit.
like, what is it that you're doing? How are you getting better? What are the pitfalls and the things and shit that you fucked up on, and now you're getting better and the things that's making you change? Walk us through that whole situation.
Well, just like being more confident in the shit that I got going on. You feel me? Like the music and all that, and my art and shit. Like how I put shit together. Like I used to feel some type of way when people wouldn't like gravitate to it a lot of the time. So now it's just more like I just do what I want. Like I do my own thing. Like you either gonna fuck with it or you don't. Like so it's just getting better with like networking and like being more confident with this shit. Like staying more open to like ideas and all that opinions.
So you would say the way that you're changing is just becoming more confident in your own situation that
Yeah,
you
my
got
own
going on.
brand, like just building my own like everything, like making this shit solid over here, so I could really deal with how people gonna come at me because you know everything ain't gonna be positive. Like niggas gonna be negative about some shit. So
All right, so before I get into my answer, you gotta always understand that everything ain't for everybody. You know what I'm
fit.
saying? And especially if you're dealing in art, it's subjective. In any kind of art, we talking architecture, we talking music, we talking just some graffiti on the fucking wall. All that shit is subjective. When somebody hear a song and it's like, damn, this is exactly what's going on in my life, it's gonna be the best shit in the world to them. If
Right.
this nigga who ain't never been through this type of situation and can't relate to it, it ain't gonna be hot to him because
Yeah,
that
he
ain't
ain't
what
gonna
it is.
understand it. Right, exactly.
So this kind of goes back to last week's episode with my daughter, where we talking about the judgments and opinions of other people. You can't. Everybody's going to judge and have their own opinions, and that's cool. That's the thing people get caught up in always. Like only God can judge me. No, everybody judges you every day. They look at you and making
Every
a judgment,
day. No,
an
real
assessment.
shit.
And what
That's
you
it.
can't do though is let somebody else's opinion fuck up the way you want to run your shit.
How you
I
move,
can't
right?
let. Yeah, somebody can say, "Damn, how you make the episodes too short? I want them joints to be a little bit longer." Copy. That's how you feel. You know what I'm saying? I
Right,
could
that's
take that
you.
into account.
Yeah.
I could take that into account and give you a longer episode. I can give you a shorter one,
Right.
but you can't always just try to run with the opinion of one or two to fuck up the
Exactly.
way you want it. Because the whole thing
Exactly.
about this shit, I always tell people, this was back to the How to Hustle seminars. They still can be purchased. Just DM me at I am hype, but we can still make that happen. 5-part series. Um,
And that's it. Yeah.
Hey, no doubt. Always plugging and promoting, baby. This is professional work over here. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Paid talent is
Big
in my
business
bio.
shit.
You
Big
know what I'm
business shit.
saying?
Yeah.
You can't always though like readjust all your shit because somebody has an opinion. Everybody
Exactly.
has an opinion.
Yeah.
If you like the shit that you doing, though, it's all about if you like the shit.
You gotta stick to that shit because
The
that's
way that
coming
the
from you.
world
Like,
and the way that the world is set up now, it's 3 niggas in Houston that's thinking exactly how you thinking. You know what I'm saying? It's 12 niggas in
exactly.
Arkansas who can't wait for this
That
shit.
on it.
Shout out to the
Exactly.
Bruhs. Shout out to the Bruhs podcast. The Bruhs asked me for some niggas with some music, and I sent them your shit, and they said, "Yo, how the fuck ain't this boy signed?"
Yeah, shout out to
Like,
the
you know what I'm
guys, man.
saying?
I fuck with them. They be tapping into. Shout out to the members, man.
But just that easy, like, you know what I'm saying? You could be doing this shit for years and think, man, ain't nobody feeling the way that I'm doing this shit. But nah, if you tapping in, getting in with the right niggas, like you said, you networking and you moving, that's how you become one. That's how you start to change.
Exactly.
Start to realize it ain't a local situation always. You know what
It's
I'm saying?
bigger.
That's why
Yeah,
my
it's
shit,
way bigger than that.
my shit is international hype. It's not local hype.
Real shit. Shout out to Kenya, you know what I'm saying? Ghana, all my homies that tap in from over there. Yeah, fuck with y'all. Y'all know what it is.
Yeah, copy that. Shout out to London. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all that. We
They
have it.
fuck
I
with the
told
people.
you this shit international, you feel me?
Hey, nigga,
And we and we
international
and
hype
we
is
and
not.
we, and we straight from the P with this shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
ain't no doubt. 23rd Street, baby. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You already know the vibe. Big 2200 shit. We international.
But yeah, like, for me, the changes in me is just it's kind of like getting more of what I already been. It's just like the wrestling persona where they just say like that was always Stone Cold. He just came out and put it on steroids. Like
Right.
this was always hustle 1,000% was always me. It just wasn't let's go stand on the corner with some shit.
You feel me?
Yeah,
It's bigger
because
than that.
my whole environment was always yeah, cuz getting a couple dollars, but we all still live here. If cuz
Real
bought a
shit.
house anywhere, I would have jumped in both feet. And see,
Mm-hmm.
me, I'm an extremist. I'm doing too much. We go from jerseys to jackets to sweatsuits to t-shirts to I can even do your shit now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Real
Because
shit.
I can't just have one lane. We go from just clean outs to doing cleanups, carpeting, flooring, roofing, because it's too many different things that need to be filled. And for me, it's like, man, if niggas got the money over there and it's in that lane, all right, well, cleaning ain't jerseys in 2 weeks, but it cleared 3 houses to go knock down. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
always different ways to get at it. So I would say like the way that I'm changing is just like it's kind of just getting them steroids. It's just going harder at it. And that kind of
Yeah,
happens just
boosting that
from
shit up.
yeah, it's kind of just like, wife, kids, real life going on. You got to find a way to make a way. I'm saying you start to get
Exactly.
older and you start to say, man, I got some shit that I want to be able to relax when I hit this certain age and
At a
stage.
certain age.
So
Start setting
I'm
goals
gonna
and
run.
shit for yourself.
That's what, and I'm gonna run these wheels down right now so that I can relax and put this bitch on cruise control. You know
You
what
feel
I'm
me?
saying?
On Tesla mode, you feel me? Like I was just want to sit in the
Yeah.
passenger.
I'm saying I might not even want to be the passenger. I might play the back seat.
The backseat. Oh, all right, I feel you. With the curtain closed, I see what you
Yeah,
are.
it's like my
Yeah.
daughter just said this again, touching back on the same episode from last week. She like the thing that she hates that I do is I'm always on the phone. I told her like me being on the phone is me still working though. So you know what I'm saying?
Working. Yeah. It's just a
Backseat
different
curtain and
form.
I can still be working back here. Yeah.
Exactly. Making moves. That's all about the emotion though. That's when you really could just play the phone, that's when you know you have emotion. Like you feel me? Like you put the groundwork in enough to where as though you could just play the phone. Like
Yeah, copy that. Tell me this now. How would you say that the music is changing for you over the course of the years? How long have you been doing the music? First of all, let the audience know that. And how would you say the change has come in the music for you?
I've been doing music for like at least like 10 plus. I don't know. I feel like all my life I always was just like musically doing some shit like with music. So I've been doing music for all my life for real. But the shit changing because it's just more people gravitating to me. Like I'm getting more like attention with this shit. Like everybody is like tuning in. Like they'll stop me in the streets or they'll just say a line from one of my bars or like one of my songs and shit. And this shit does like crazy. So it's like I'm getting way more like I said earlier, like global attention and shit. So it's just dealing with that shit. Like everybody just know the shit gonna happen for me. It's just when it's gonna happen. Like I just gotta meet that right person or that right connect, and then she just gonna take off. Niggas know what's up. That shit is
So
crazy.
this is what I'm saying though too. So you don't think you said you've been doing music your whole life though. So it had to be
Mm-hmm.
some point where you feel like my sound changed. Like I started to mature a little bit on these joints.
Yeah,
Like
like
at
I
what
feel like
point? Yeah, that's why I said. All right. So when did we hit that? When did we hit that? Between which project, or even if it wasn't between this project and that project?
I think when it like start going, when I start maturing with this shit, I think I dropped Miami Volume 2. It was Volume 3. It was Volume 3, yeah. So that's when everybody in the neighborhood would be like, damn, Joe really could really rap, right? Like he on some shit. So it's like once they started taking me serious with that, I just kept getting better because I just stayed in the studio. So every time I get in the studio, it seems like I just get better with this shit. So it's I just changing.
All right. So tell me this now. What kind of beats do you think would be best for you? You a slow track murderer on a spade type time? You're a fast beat boy? What type time? What's your lane? Or would you say you just multifaceted?
Like I be in every lane for like I try my hand in every lane. Like I do R&B shit. I got Melodies in the Trenches Deluxe, the mixtape out right now and shit. I do.
Don't gloss over that. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Where can they find that and all of that?
That's on Apple Music, everywhere. That's on all platforms. You know what I'm saying?
I just showed you how them plugs don't be cheap. You know what I'm saying? Them plugs is expensive, baby.
So yeah, Melodies in the Trenches Deluxe, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal. That's everywhere. Shout out to the members that's on the tape. Yeah, that's everywhere. All streaming platforms. But I do R&B shit. I got Bad Decisions out right now. I just dropped the whole new tape. That's on all streaming platforms. I don't know. I stay like whatever beat catch my attention. Like I just really go off the vibe of it. So if it's an up tempo at that time and I feel like I'm about to snap on this drum, that's just how I go. Or if it's like on some singing shit, or I'm going through something, or I might have seen somebody going through something with their girl, something, I might make a song like that. Like I just go how the vibe is.
And I lined you right up for this one. What's your favorite 2 songs from you?
My favorite 2 songs from me?
Yeah, I lined you right up for this one because it's like, all right, what type of joints do you like? All right, I like them all. Bet. So what's your favorite?
My favorite? Real shit, lined you right up. All right.
Pay talent, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
How to Hustle live shows coming back next year, March.
On that tip. Yes, sir, Steve. All right. Moving on. I think my favorite song, that's hard, but I got a lot of songs. I think my favorite song would probably be Lonely. Like off Hood Fame is my mixtape. I dropped in like 2020. Like Lonely might be my favorite song because I ain't gonna lie, when I was making that shit, like I shed a tear and shit. So that's when I was like, no, this joint really might be one of them like songs, like people like really fuck with it. And like everybody gravitate to that joint. So it's like Lonely. And that's the #1 streaming song on my like account. When you see that shit, that's the first one you're gonna see. Lonely.
Give me one more.
Favorite song for me. I like. Damn, that's hard, bro. I really don't. There's so many songs.
I mean, even though it is kind of a hard question because it's all your shit, so obviously you like it because it's yours. But
yeah, but I'm trying to think like
in that same vein. Whenever you do anything, you like, nah, like you just said, this joint touched me to the point where I'm crying on my own joint. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta have some joints. Is like, man, the first time I heard that beat, the words came straight out just because you know what I'm saying it was on that tip.
Mm-hmm. Right. I think. All right. Well then, cause see, I don't want to cheat the other songs. The other songs is crazy too. Like, but I just go with like something I got recently, like Have Nots. Like that. I like how that beat is up tempo. It's crazy, and I just catch it and I just bounce on it. Like, you feel me? Like I just bounce all over the beat. It's crazy. I like how I catch the flow on that jump.
All right, so now tell me, give me 3 for this one. 3 people you feel like you gotta work with.
3 people I feel like I gotta work with. I feel like I gotta work with Hov because that's just one of my biggest inspirations in life and music. Period. I feel like I gotta work with Hov. I want to work with Tierra Whack. I like how she creative. I like how she like view shit. And, I don't know, like who else?
Come on,
I don't know.
You gotta give me somebody.
It
could be one of your homies. You could throw somebody out there, you know what I'm saying, just to shine a little light on them. Tell niggas though, if we shout them out, we expect 5
Yeah,
stars on
shout
our Hustle podcast. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, on that tip. I always want to work with the members. Shout out to PF Gang, you feel me? I always want to work with them, but I don't know, like shit. I just do a song with Kendrick. I'll do a song with Kendrick.
All right, copy that.
I like
Somebody
Kendrick.
come out to one of your shows, what should they expect?
High energy. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be a lot of pretty women in the crowd. They're gonna see me go crazy. Like it's gonna be a lot of good vibes. Like no bullshit.
You opening the show with what song? So that you spark. So you said like this is an up tempo type joint, high energy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You want to get them moving. What you opening the show with?
223 for sure. Shout out to the neighborhood.
Okay.
Shout
Yeah,
out to the
because
neighborhood.
you got to make sure, you know what I'm saying, you come off and get them instantly. You know what I'm
Instantly,
saying?
I'm coming right out. And if you heard 223, you know what tip is on. So that shit is gonna go crazy. No matter what time you hear it, any time of the morning, any time of the day you hear it, it's gonna go crazy.
This is something new I'm about to start throwing at people, and you're gonna be the first one to get it. Because this is why it's one of them things where you can never really know what people think about you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When you hear Hype, what do you think of?
My guy, my boy since like 2025, like you said, like we really used to walk to school and shit together. They get like we really like tied in, like
Yeah, snowstorms, all that. Yeah,
all that shit. Like you feel me? So like and like no, like I think a Hype, like you really a hustling ass nigga, bro. Like no bad, you always been like that though. Hey,
copy
that's
that.
just fact.
That's one of them things where like I hate niggas don't never want to give you your flowers type drawing.
Right.
Niggas will see you doing something and love it and never just tell you that they do. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? This is why niggas like me, when you do something and I always hit you and say, this is what I think about it. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but you know that I ain't telling you, even if I'm telling you something bad, I ain't telling you from a place of like, what the fuck is you doing? I'm telling you because I want to see you grow. I want to see you win.
Real
You know
shit. Keep it real.
And I remember I hit you about one joint and you said, bro, thank you. You said, how I can't tell you how many niggas told me that they listened to that shit and didn't give me no feedback at all.
Real
They
shit.
didn't tell me what they really thought about it at all.
Gave
They
a fuck,
just said,
yeah,
oh no, that
right.
joint was hot. And then when niggas hit you with that, bro, they're not listening. They're not dissecting. They could have played it. They got you to stream, but they ain't listening. Playing
They
it and
ain't hearing
listening
it,
is two
right?
different things.
It's two different things.
If you can't give me like when you said this line about you know what I'm saying, if they can't break down something, if something didn't hit them, then like did you really listen?
Did you hear it? Right,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Real shit though.
Or maybe, like I said in the beginning, it started off with everything ain't for everybody. So like I didn't did even media calls where like playing songs for us and shit from this artist, and I just from the rip, this joint is on some dancing ass type time. Yo, this ain't my lane. You know what I'm saying? I can hear this song and see it on a TikTok video and all of that, but like for me, this is never going in my phone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, no, I feel you, right.
Yeah. And some niggas would be scared to tell certain people that about certain shit, but it's like, yeah, ain't nobody betting 1,000 with you. You know what I'm saying? Unless they kiss. I don't know about the wet kiss drinks.
Yeah, no, all right. I can agree with that. I can agree with that for sure.
But yeah, like you never know, like I said, what niggas really be thinking about you and how niggas will really be wanting to see you win and wanting to see you move. You see, every time I get anything popping on the music side, I say, yo, look, tell them Hype sent you, and you know what I'm saying, it's a go.
Right. Always pass me the play, bro. Real shit. That's
yeah,
fake.
No doubt. And I can send you the receipts to the screenshot of, oh yeah, here they're playing it right now. You know what I'm saying?
No bet. No bet. All facts and like no cat.
But now one last thing on the whole changing situation. For me, like I said, the change is really just kind of like you get older and your goals and your shit your vision get a little different. You know what I'm saying? Especially once you start to see like, man, how many niggas that you grew up with or you went to school with, especially now, like you be like, damn, we just was down such and such together, and now
shit crazy,
that
bro.
nigga ain't here no more. Like I look at my wedding
crazy.
pictures. I got married 6 years ago, bro. 3 of my groomsmen is gone. Like
crazy. You see what I'm saying?
None of the street, and the crazy thing is, it's none of the street niggas. You know what I'm saying?
It don't gotta be no more though. That's the even crazy part about it.
Yeah, that shit is 9 to 5 Charlies. You know what I'm saying?
Real rap, whoever, like real rap, and that shit nutty.
So
That shit definitely
down
nice.
this one last thing inside the whole change concept of the episode. What do you feel like success will be for you? When I reach this goal, because we should. I ain't gonna say we all do. Just because we should do shit don't mean we all do shit. You got like those tent poles where I gotta hit this, and then if I hit this, I hit this, I hit this, I hit this, and now I've reached the level of success. What is reaching success for you?
Just making sure everybody that I love, like all my loved ones, and everybody I care about, is cool. Like they can live comfortable. And I know that sounds crazy because there's really kind of no way to live comfortable for real with all the shit going on. But it's like to where they don't gotta worry about too much. Like, you feel me? Like when they could put their feet up and chill, then I'll be cool. Like my whole team, right? Shout out to Team Right. I just dropped that too on all streaming platforms. But yeah,
Expensive plugs,
everybody
baby.
cool, when everybody cool, yeah. When everybody cool, then I'll be cool. Like until then, I'm my head straight. I'm my head down. I'm working.
This is the one thing about the change situation. Is once you start to hit these different things, like it says, you set the small goals for yourself and you can hit these joints, you're going to have to realize everybody can't go. You're going to have to realize that everybody's not going to see the vision.
That's
like
facts.
Sometimes you be having to tell niggas like, yo, look, bro, I'm trying to tell you, like, we can't do that. This ain't that type of situation. And some niggas can't get it out. Some niggas can't. This is one thing I always used to say, man. Some niggas can't see past Overstreet. You know what I'm saying?
No, real shit.
And
real shit.
That don't mean that I love you no less, but you can't go. You know what I'm saying?
When Nipsey Hussle said circle got smaller, everybody
can't go. Yeah.
They can't go. And that's fact. Shout out to Nip, man. Yeah.
Definitely rest in peace, Nip. But it's one of those things where you can't also at the same time let nobody use your own loyalty against you. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas will definitely.
Because you could be loyal to a fault. You feel me?
You could be loyal to the wrong shit. It's not even loyal to a fault. You're loyal to the wrong shit. Mm-hmm. Like once you have, like I said, man, wife, kids, all that changes everything for me. Like this is a no-fly zone. This is a do not play zone. You know what I'm saying? And once you have them type situations, it's like I can't risk all my shit for you. Because if let's say I fall for some shit you did, are you walking my daughter to school? You know what I'm saying? Because like I didn't been like my man falls, son needs some cleats. I got him. You need somebody come talk to him. I got him. Need somebody go to the game. I got him. How many niggas is moving like that? You know what I'm saying?
Not a lot. I'm gonna be real. There ain't a lot of niggas moving like that.
That's what I'm saying. So I understand completely wanting this success for all of us type of thing.
Right.
But you gotta always keep in your mind that everybody ain't gonna get it. Everybody can't go. So don't never let it be like you had one or two people who fell by the wayside. And it's like, well, damn, my goal was to get us all here. But that was, again, my goal. That wasn't his goal. You know what I'm saying?
Shit. No, that's the goal for me.
That's the goal for me, but it's not the goal for you. Copy.
I can take you to the restaurant. I can't make you eat, bro. Like,
I can. You used to always say you can lead a chick to water, but you can't make her swallow.
Yeah, like if you don't get it, you don't get it. If you get it, then we on it. Let's make a move.
Now, before we go, for them niggas who don't know you and don't know all your shit, you know what I'm saying? Because this is one of them things, like I told you, even when you sent me this, like I had all these different people hitting me and shit, and I'm like, well, what the fuck happened? And I told you, I said, I didn't even want to call you because I know niggas get Joe real quick as soon as they see, oh, he's showing love. Now I gotta show love. That's my man. I knew that nigga since forever. So for me, it'd be like, I don't even really want to say nothing right now. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be in a wave of, oh yeah, now everybody's sending you, everybody is 100 under your videos, everything's fire, now everything's everything. You know what I'm saying? You get them type dudes. But
for sure,
at the same time, shine that light on, yo. I had different conversations with this one and that one and this one, and you know what I'm saying? It ain't even about bragging about that shit. That shit ain't bragging. That shit is, man, I'm working hard, and this is the motherfuckers that's acknowledging my shit. Yeah. That's why I tell niggas like in the beginning, my rundown is that long because I'm working. You can Google me, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? They got pictures of me. They got pictures of me and all of that on my Google. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no bad.
I'm working hard enough to make that shit happen. So shine the light on your own situation as far as, you know what I'm saying, pat yourself on the back, big yourself up. That's why I always say, nigga, I'm throwing these little joints out there, promoting shit. Don't forget to throw the name of that song out there, because my shit, these expensive plugs, these motherfuckers ain't cheap. You know what I'm saying?
Worth money. No bad.
That's what I'm saying, nigga. Paid talent. Professional is what my fucking bio say. But go ahead now. Throw out a couple of them before we, you know what I'm saying, close this joint out. Just to let niggas know.
You can find me on damn near everything. Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, under Jose Blanco. Bad Decisions out right now. Hood Famous out right now. Melodies in the Trenches out right now. Yeah, I'm on Instagram, Jose Blanco 2200. Twitter, Jose Blanco 2020. I'm saying I'm just active. I'm outside.
What's the name of the video, the last video you shot?
Team Right. I just dropped Team Right on all streaming platforms too. I dropped Have Not. Team Right, I shot myself. Like, I did the editing for that myself and all that, so I get into all that.
And if niggas want some of that type of work, where they, you know what I'm saying?
Tap in, Jose Blanco 2200. Tap in, DM me, and we're gonna talk.
Copy that. My fucking man Joe. Like I said, man, we 25 years in on this shit.
25 plus. Oh yeah,
shout
and
out
niggas,
to
I do hooks and shit for y'all too. Like, cause a lot of y'all need hooks and y'all need like choruses. Y'all need music. Tap in. I got a good price for y'all niggas, man.
What's the Gmail or whatever? Where they tapping in with that one at?
Jose Blanco 2200 at yahoo.com. Tap in. I'll write a song for you niggas, man. I'll get you a hit.
Copy that. Yo, that was episode 87. Shouts out to my man Jose Blanco.
Yes, sir, Steve.